And a very, very warm welcome along, everybody. Happy... what day is it? Let me check. Happy Wednesday. Of course it's Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing very well today. I'm a little bit under the weather again. I'm back in flare-up, so I'm going to be trying my best to make it through the stream. But welcome in, first of all, to Honeywheat's first-time chatter over on Twitch and on YouTube. A very, very big welcome in to Chad Northern, to Gemma Barnes, to Master P28, to Shadow, to Snowy, and to Paul, Deadpool, Jared King, and Splorticus, and Ashley. Goodness me, so many people. Welcome in, every single one of you. I hope all of you are doing very, very well today. Before we get started, a couple of things I want to go through. First of all, Gemma, big happy birthday for tomorrow. Unfortunately, the way the schedules have aligned this week, I wasn't able to stream tomorrow. So we are running ARCANINE for you today. So if you are in chat over on YouTube, please do wish Gemma a happy birthday for tomorrow. That would be really, really appreciated. Gemma has been around for so long and is one of the most supportive people I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. So thank you, Gemma, for everything over the last couple of years, and I wish you nothing but the best for your birthday tomorrow. Secondly, if you're on Twitch, don't feel like you have to. But for the next few hours, I've done 35% off 5 gift subs or more. It was an option. I said yes to it. No obligation whatsoever. Nothing like that. Just, if you do want a gift, it is cheaper today. If you want a gift in the future and you want a discount, let me know, because I can run it a few more times this year. Twitch link? Absolutely. You have been a member for 27 months, and it's almost the 27th of the month as well. Don't know what that segue was all about. Oh, broke the screen there. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I have anonymous follows. I know who you are, though, or at least I think. So over on Twitch, if you do get pestered by YouTube adverts, I can control the adverts a lot better on Twitch. So hopefully, between the two platforms, we can have a very smooth viewing experience. Right, that's enough faff. Anything else we can talk about in the run? Let's take a look at the Pokemon in question. This is Barker, the HISUIAN Arcanine. It's level 5 with 26 HP, holding a berry with Tackle and Ember. 18 in attack, 14 in defense, 16 in special attack, 14 in special defense, and 15 in speed. And the sprites work was mostly done by one of my very, very good friends. He's not able to be with us today, unfortunately. That sounds like he's dead. He's not able to be around today, is a better way of saying that. He's otherwise occupied, but I am eternally grateful. Let's start that timer. Let's see how we get on. We've got a lot of early bug types, and a lot of early grass types. In Gen 2, in the morning, we have Ember. Everything's going to be a one-shot, unless it's like a bird. A bird's probably going to be a two-shot, but Tackle is not going to be very effective. I am dreading Falconer, by the way. We are going to be 4 times weak to Mud Slap. There's a berry. Very exciting. That might be the fewest number of encounters I have had on the way up to Mr. Pokemon in a very, very long time. I'm at that age now where I have to actually think about my age. And that's terrifying. Don't think we need any of those other items. Taking advantage of the rival not having a water type move to begin with. We'll tackle. We'll throw the dice for the miss. There we go. Level 6 acquired. His name's triple question mark. We'll have to remember that. I read that as special birthday plants. And I love the idea of having a special birthday plant. Like a cactus you dig out once a year, I suppose, for your birthday. Should run a cactus Pokemon at some point, shouldn't we? Got a couple of options. We've got Cacnea's line. Or we've got the other line, Maractus. I am so far away from burnout, Gemma. You don't need to worry there. Thank you for the 27 months. Interviews tomorrow. Such is life, unfortunately. Now, we are going to make the executive decision to take on pretty much everybody on the way up to Violet. Because we're going to need all the help we can get for the flying gym, which sounds counterintuitive. Until you remember, he likes to slap mud in people's faces. So we are going to be doing Sprout Tower as well. And while we are making our way up here, if you're watching on the VOD, please do know you are just as appreciated as everybody else in the live stream right now in real time. And if you are watching either on the live stream or the VOD, please remember on YouTube to give a little like to the stream. It does help push it to more people, and the more people that can view, the more fun we can have. That's the way I see it. I'm always happy to make new friends here. Although I'm not Bugcatcher Wade's friend after that, I don't think. He's probably very annoyed with me for igniting all of his bugs. We get to level 8 off the Hoppip there. Slow's going to be annoying, but at least Sprout Tower is going to be our saviour. I feel like they put Sprout Tower here as a balance for the fire type with the first gym. Or at least I'd hope so. Because that first gym is brutal if you have a fire type. Also, apologies if you can hear my throat sweet. I'm trying to make it as subtle as possible. Level 9, and we get to nibble on some Pokemon as well now. It's a shame a lot of these moves are special moves. Yeah, Gym 1 is very unbalanced, all things considered. It's like they wanted people to go for the water starter. Because Totodile gets Rage, and Rage just destroys Gym 1. I do have a little bit of experience with fire types in the other game at the moment, though. I recorded Typhlosion's run a couple of days ago. Not going to tell you how it went, you'll have to wait for the video for that, but I was pleasantly surprised, is all I'll say. Get out of here, rat. We don't want you. Let's beat up Elderly. We burnt the Hoot Hoot. Therefore, it knocks itself out. That's brilliant, isn't it? I know we're risking a couple of wilds here. I do just want to double check that I battled that extra trainer here. Yes, I did. Perfect. Let's escape rope out. We will do a little heal for PowerPoint purposes. And now wish us luck. This is Gym 1. The 2 gym trainers should be fine. It is Faulkner himself that is terrifying. I do need to update the backports on the website, by the way. I'll put this one up next time I go in for an update. I'll probably give a little bit of a rework of the back sprite as well. Now, even though we're only 3 HP down, I am going to use that extra berry there. This is Faulkner, the flying type gym leader. And he's terrifying. We crit. We would have otherwise have had to roll the dice for an extra turn of Mudslap. This dog is blessed. Welcome in, Metal Hammer. I hope you're doing very well. I might only be able to do the 1 run today. I'm really not feeling too good. If we have the time, and this is by no means a promise, if we have the time, I will do the other one, but I am not on form, unfortunately. The gym does look a little bit like a dollar sign, you're not wrong. I hate confusion. It is such a scummy, scummy status condition. Now on this run we are not going to be able to touch anything that is water type. No, we do not want Gordon actually. He's got water gun. That would KO us. I'm hoping that it's kind of like a one and done. I could feel it bubbling up yesterday. A solo run with Lucario, rather. Sounds very fun in Y. I soloed Lucario and Crystal, and it was just as you would expect. An incredibly good Pokémon. And knowing how Kalos plays, I can't see it being much different over there, honestly. Parafusion is the absolute worst. You know what? I'm going to take on Fire Breather Bill. Ray, rather, not Bill. Because what can he do to us? Nothing. We never get infatuated. We're pausing the time to get our Spearow, and it's Kim who is our representative on Team Spearow today. So Kim, I know you're live, you're not watching. You smell. So Team Kenya is headed up by Kimia today. We don't want to get Hiker Anthony'd. We do not want to get Hiker Anthony'd. We'll get the full heal. And what routing do we want to do? We'll get 6 of you. 4 of you. Why did I only get 6? Let's get 8. We only see Attract once in the course of the run. And that's on Whitney. Unless, like, you get metronomed with Attract. And it's Kamikiku Quack to you on Team Psyduck today. And if you're wondering, what on earth are all these HM Friend teams about? Why am I calling the caught Pokemon after people? It's because if you become a channel member or if you are subscribed on Twitch, then you get the chance to join one of the HM Friend teams. And it's Mr. Steal Your Girl. We will call you Thief. But please do not be stealing anybody's girl. I'm sure they won't appreciate it. But thank you to Kamikiku and Mr. Steal Your Girl for being HM friends. Let's now go in to Slowpoke Well, where we low roll a Zubat. That's what should have happened there. We are so many levels away from Rock Slide. We're probably going to have to be relying on nibbling the Totodile and hoping that it's such a low special attack comes into play. It's incredibly rare to see Whitney use Attract. I can probably count on one hand the number of times we've been attracted in a run. I don't like Fire Fang, but it is a useful move. Does that thing have Water Gun? Probably. But we'd find a Slowpoke in this well. That's not supposed to happen. Poison means absolutely nothing there. I believe that it's only the Miltank that has it, but through 16 degrees of nonsense, you could get the Clefairy metronoming a tract. Which would be absolutely devastating. Had that thing go boom on me in a run that may or may not make it to air. Good morning, Food Tubes. I hope you had a wonderful rest after stream last night. This is Bugsy. Bug type. We're fire rock. I don't need to say anything else. Rain Dance is bad enough. Or should I say Hydro Pump is bad enough, but when you're 4 times weak and a Rain Dance. Oh, devastating. It's Rival 2 time. Let's buckle in. We get rid of the Ghastly. We're not bothered about the Ghastly. It's this miserable... Oh my goodness, that does so much. We flinched. If we hit, we win. Oh, this is a lucky, lucky, lucky dog. 12 minutes, by the way, for the Hive Badge. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for the follow. We do have anonymous follows. It will eventually come up on the screen, or if it doesn't, please do know that I have noticed that you followed, and I am very much appreciative. My alerts are enigmatic at the best of times. I've done too many steps there. Yeah, if Firefang was physical, it would be better, but such is life. Let us not teach Flash to that. That would be silly. Instead, we'll teach Flash and Cut to our Paris. We will find those repels, plonk them up to tippy top spot. Did I use one? Yes, I did. Have a little thing on screen telling me how many repel steps I have, because otherwise I would just completely forget. Can we learn Headbutt? Yes, we can. I didn't check the move list. Headbutt is good. Repel is even better. Ether in hand. Other Ether in other hand. And we will waste these last repel steps before catching our final HM friend. And so, let's see who it is on Team Abra today. It is Pen Yellow. So thank you, Pen Yellow, for being supportive on Team Abra. And I believe that that is Team Abra's cycle all done and dusted. So if you are on Team Abra, or you want to be on Team Abra, now's the time, because the reset has happened for the shoutouts. Let's unpause the timer now, and let us beat up some more grass types. I've gone for the Legends Arceus learn set on this one, Food Tubes, which is why we have the Fire Fang and I actually have level up moves. I don't think I'd be able to do this challenge without the Legends Arceus learn set. And my rule state for backports, make it as close to the game as possible for the learn set, or the game where it was introduced, I should say. Let's grab the bicycle. And let us do a little cycle. I'm going to actually risk the 95% accuracy on Firefang. I think we will be getting rid of Ember fairly soon. Didn't get poisoned by the Mangar there. That is very, very good. What's our speed? 90. We shall risk it for a biscuit without the Quick Claw. Good afternoon, Kanbei. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I can't remember if you said you had more annual leave or if you're back working today, but either way, I hope you're having a good day. On that Machamp run we did a little while ago, we didn't get a single cross shot miss. What is this order of the HM friends? Oh, I picked up Kenya. That's what's throwing me. We have double Kenya. It was Poochyena into Mightyena we were running, wasn't it? Where it felt like every time we used tackle, it was missing. Made the start of the run hell. Gonna get rid of bites there. I did not enjoy that Mightyena run, I've got to be honest. It was deeply unpleasant. Deadly by Midnight Bacon. Sounds good to me. Plain badge, 1730. Zero issues there as well. Walker's is UK's Lays. Yep, yellow sticker is the close to use by or best before. You're not wrong, Snowy. Whitney was not on form today, but when is she on form, bless her? We did not get Juggler Irwind. Things are looking kind of rosy. But for how long? Yep, Raging Fury is Fire-type Rage, isn't it? Not sure I want to commit to having a Fire-type move that will confuse us, though. Oh, look, it's us, but from the future. Oh, what do we do with a Drunken Sailor early in the morning? Yeah, Raging Fury would be great early game. It'd be fantastic for Sprout Tower. I love Jolteon's lack of physical defense. Exactly, throw him in the brig until he's sober. Ooh, that water gun hurt. Trouble is you only get 2 bitter berries in this game. Easily, anyway. Honestly, if I thought there was a bee in here, I'd probably freak out and almost throw my phone as well. This is what we're calling safe critique. That was a water gun. And because I'm that much of a daft person, I am going to be trying to ascend Sprout Tower. This might go badly. Oh, have I just shown you some movement you're not aware of, Snowy? I love it when that happens. We can one-shot the Noctowl at the very least. We can take a little bit of solace in that. He's got birds. No, we don't have the Pasho Berry, unfortunately. Hello, us from the past. Us from the future, rather. It's a much better sprite, isn't it, that regular Growlithe? She's got a Marill. I am scared. We high-rolled. Yes, Jazz, we'll get some medicine. Oh, exactly. I appreciate everything that B does as well, but if it can do it at a distance... Yep, Rockslide can flinch. I've been flinch-locked many, many a time by the Aerodactyl. If bees could do what they do at a distance, I'd be very appreciative, because they are scary to me. Move! Needs to put a little bell on this bike, don't we, that just indicates out of the way. Oh, the bike shop's calling. We'll stick another Stinky on for this. Right, okay, this is going to be scary. Scary Mary. Like a canary. Flinch, flinch. Ouch. We're through the worst. Oh, yep, exactly the same with Spooders for me as well. Food tubes. We got through Rival 3. I'm very surprised we haven't had a reset yet, honestly. Feraligatr will have Water Dribble right until the end, I do believe. Yeah, it did a lot less than I expected as well. Gonna take her on. She's a very quick battle for some very good experience. Feraligatr's level up learn set is atrocious. Let me check. Ow. Yep, I'm real, Ryu. Don't worry. Take on me, take me on. Other lyrics I cannot remember. Oh, you absolute slag bag. Did I pick up the Parley's heal? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. We even went into Sprout Tower. 101 is the best possible HP total for this. Do I enjoy being real? I mean, why not? Right, we will have a little chew on a Ghastly to begin with. Then we'll throw some rocks in a Haunter's face. We'll continue throwing rocks. Hypnosis Mist. We'll finish with Ember. And then we can relax and just use our final rock slide there. Welcome in, Alex. I hope you're doing very well today. 24.29 for the Fog Badge. The Forget About It badge. Repel, did I buy my supers? No, I didn't. Doy. It's fine, we should just have about enough for what I want to do. Teach some stuff to HM friends while we're at it. Get rid of that. The worst thing to misclick on is a HM. I'd love it if the Fangs were dual typing. Should play with Snowy's cheese. Snowy's got even better spinners off than me. Snowy's spinners, they just instantly turn away. We're getting bait elixir today because I'm going to do something a little bit silly. Already have Kanbei. HISUIAN Arcanine does feel very Johto. You're not wrong. HISUIAN Gengar, regular Gengar rather, is a lot bulkier than you would imagine. How the heck do you get out of here backwards? Never done this before. Nope, you've got a water type. Hello and goodbye to the Gyarados. Flying Pressure, just run through the damage count twice. To really oversimplify it. We never get to see this guy. Campus Spencer. You were painting your bench on Monday, weren't you, Kanbei? If Gyarados evolved, would it become Gyaratress? No, it would become Gyratrio. Just because it wants to hate you. Just shows it's good paint, Kanbei. First Firefang miss. I think if you have Gyarados on your team, it's instantly going to resent you. Just because that makes it much more powerful. I wonder, should we be doing him first? Oh, that's that awful, awful Alolan Vulpix drawing. We've only got a couple more streams left of the drawing promotion, unfortunately. I don't think I spoke to the first rocket. I'm going to re-speak just in case. This feels like the midway point of the underground. It's actually a lot further through than midway, which is nice. I wish the item that let you have 10% extra accuracy was in this game. Wide lens on the mousehold backport would be ludicrous, featuring Mystical. Oh, I did speak to the rocket. Always better to double check in these situations. Smaller time loss to be safe. How are we doing on rock slides? We're not. Is the answer there? Bum, 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 bum. There's the kaboom! The earth-shattering kaboom! There's the kaboom! The earth-shattering kaboom! No earth-shattering kaboom! Aha! We didn't get Border Douglas. This is Price. He's bad. He has a glaring weakness to the fire type. He has 2 water types and a ground type. Does he have a single water or ground type move on his learn set? Does he heck? So, 3140 for our 5th badge, which is actually the Glacier badge. How often do you see that? And now we still had our Olivine teleport spot after all of that. So that means we don't have to do much backtracking at all. I did it again. I've done it a couple of times recently, where I've just showed the repels at the top of my bag, but I haven't actually used one. Oh, tits. I forgot that we didn't do this guy. Oh, even bigger tits. I forgot we didn't do this guy. First time I've said no to Jazz in a while. This is Jazz. She's a steel type specialist. We've got a fire type. Foregone conclusion. If we hit. Ha! We burnt. Get wrecked, Jazz. Better luck next time. 33.55 for the mineral badge. 0 resets so far. That is probably about to change. We're now in a gym where we're not going to do very well. Now, my logic for doing Price and Jazz first is that we get our special buff from Price's badge, and we get our defense buff from Jazz's badge. So we're going in as well with the extra levels. We're going in as well as we can, really, for this battle. Do I really want to use a super potion for 1 HP? Probably not. This is not starting yet. We're going to use one of our ethers first. This is Chuck. Chuck scares me. Oof. Big, 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 big oof. We need 1 flinch and 1 not being hit by Primeape. Ha! Chuck's bad. Oh, this is cursed, isn't it? Hello, Badge 7 phone call on Cyanwood. We do have 7 badges. That means we're going to go through the ice path, and then I'm going to take a very quick break. And goodness me, today I need it. You can probably hear I am stifling quite a nasty coughing fit because of my flare-up. Yeah, I said no to Raging Fury because I don't like being locked into moves more than confusion. Now, I've done 3 runs in the last 24 hours, and I have messed up the Ice Path rock every single time. So we shall have to see whether I mess it up this time. Aha! Messed up the after movement. That's fine. And I didn't do the push of the rock there. That's very reassuring. Now we do have Hidden Power Ice. So we're getting the Never Melt Ice there. That movement at the end could cost us a random battle, you know. Get our 12 max repels. And then Elixir barely knows her. Nope, look the other way. Aha! Perfect. We've not done our housekeeping yet. We'll do that first. Then we'll take the break. I was thinking I had a lot of repels left. No, that's the wrong place. Should have 4 nuggets now. Let's double check. Pause the timer for vitamins. It's far too much reading for my dyslexic brain to handle. And if I do it consistently on every run, then it doesn't really affect too much. We're rich. We're poor. That's what I assume. It's weird that they made charcoal and just charcoal an infinitely renewable item in that sense. We are at 39:40 as I'm pausing the timer. I do need to take a very, very quick break. Rehydrate, have a little stretch, probably have that coughing fit I've been stifling. There are going to be adverts on YouTube and Twitch for about 2 minutes. Please do headphone warning for the adverts, and we will reconvene probably about 48 minutes past. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. Cat came in at the same time. I will go back to the main screen in just a second. There we go. I time my breaks to have a little wander, a little stretch. But when the cat comes in at the same time, it kind of throws my timings off a little bit. Let's catch up on chat very quickly. Alolan Raichu, that's already backported. I'm not going to reorder the moves though. That's part of the rules. We've got the alternate Evo Stone on the regular Raichu for that. That's how we're doing. That's how we're handling with that one. When we do things like Alolan Marowak, because Cubone doesn't have an Alolan form, does it? When we do that, I will make Cubone evolve into Alolan Marowak in Johto, but in Kanto, it will evolve into regular Marowak. I really wish we learnt a better Rock-type move than Rock Slide. Alolan Marowak's weird because it's one of very few ice types that can actually learn ice. Very few fire types that can actually learn Ice Beam. It's kind of weird. Wrong move. Not punished though. I'm trying to stop the mental comparisons to Magcargo with this one as well. Regular Cubone can learn Ice Beam in Gen 2. So if you teach Ice Beam via Move Tutor in Gen 2, and then trade up through Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, you can have an Alolan Marowak if you take it into Sun and Moon to evolve. With Ice Beam, I've got one in my Pokemon Home. As kind of a, this is a weird thing that probably shouldn't exist. Thank goodness Crunch is a one-shot on these coughing. Yeah, 21 minutes late, Kanbei. It's not 2:30 anymore. We'll take the 2-shot on the wheezing, because it was very unlikely to go for a poison-type move. I deserve the boo for that one. Didn't get rotated. Didn't do movement. It's a pun. 230, 230. It's not a very good pun, but it's a pun nonetheless. Food Tubes, if you're still out there, I hope you appreciated that one. I pressed the wrong button there, but we'll double Fire Fang. Flinch, please. We've got Crunch for the Haunter, I barely know her. Fire Fang for the Sneasel Pleasel. Fire Fang for the Magnemity, and that's Rival 4 done. Surfwood, absolutely KO in one. I am not settled on this learn set either. Some challenges you just never feel like you get settled. And this is definitely one of them. Like, I am very, very conscious of the fact that we are running something with a giant 4 times weakness to water. Without the best moves in the world either. In the slow experience group. Boo your phone. Level 40 acquired. We'll sling some rocks at this Golbat. There's the kaboom! The earth-shattering kaboom! We're still short. There we go. Oh my goodness, I forgot that we'd not put any protein in. That one can go in iron instead. Last part of Radio Tower. We do, of course, have another opportunity to get surfed coming up in just a moment or two. With Claire and her Dragonair. Not Dragonair, Kingdra. And a Dragonair has surf as well, actually, doesn't it? Grim. I'm not sure if all four do, but enough have it to make me worried. Final executives down at least. That very well could be the case, in which case Claire is infinitely more terrifying than she was 10 seconds ago. And thank you once again to Kanbei for being the inaugural member of Team 11212. Oh goodness, you've got all the nature around you today, Honeywheat. You missed Radio Tower, so nothing. Honestly, it was the best time to leave. A big load of just dull, boring, actionless stuff. Oh, thank goodness only one has it. If it's the one that she leads with, that would actually be kind of perfect. Because if it's not the one she leads with, then she's going to go for Thunderwave. And I'm going to try getting through her without needing Sunny Day first and foremost. Would make life easier if I could just do Hidden Power and Return. That was a water gun. Jeez. This isn't Claire, this is a lie. This is Claire. I'm frightened. There is a win condition here. It's just about acquiring said win condition. That's 2 rock slides in a row that I've missed. There are 2 win conditions. Crit or flinch. Without resorting to sunny day. We will eventually get to one of those 2 win conditions. When? I have no idea. We have missed 3 rock slides. We have flinched 0 times. I don't want to sack any of our current moves either for sunny day. Not that we need to now anyway. We've got the win. Honestly, that could have been a lot worse. We'd set up Surf against Dragonair #1 and hope it goes for Thunderwave and have a Prosecure Berry. And then we do the extra movements, get the extra Prosecure Berry if we needed it. Although I don't think we would. Because we've got Rock Slide for Lance's Gyarados. I didn't teach Whirlpool and Waterfall. That's very unlike me in Ice Path. I will pause the timer and I'll dip in to listen to the music myself. It's not working for some reason. I can't hear my music. That is very weird. OBS is not letting me hear anything today. I'll see if there's a way I can manually get up the list of music that's playing. See if I can find it that way, because it's gonna bug me now. If I can find the folder. The timer is paused, isn't it? So currently playing for you right now is the legally distinct remix of the Nimbasa Gym Runway. Honestly, don't blame me for waiting till tomorrow to deal with the phone. There we go, 11212. I left Network 3 last year because I had so many issues with them. But we can now start by going the correct way towards the Pokémon League. I was getting dropped down to 2G. Like, in the most weird places. I hate Firefang. I hate anything that's not 100% accurate. It's like being sand attacked. I'm not a big fan of Vodafone, honestly. I'm with E at the moment. We will take a rest. We don't get bethed. I'm on a friends and family plan with the E, so I get a pretty good deal. They're not max repels. They're max repels. Oh, of course we can't learn Earthquake. That's annoying. We'll get the HP up. Going down to just 3 operators is absolutely ludicrous. Orange and T-Mobile merging was a mistake, even though I'm on EE now. That's triple question mark taken care of for another run. Let's heal. Let's 4 full restore. Let's go into the league. I'm not going to look at the stats because it's probably going to make me overthink this one, honestly. Crunch the Zartu, grow to 46. Don't use a water move. That's fine. We'll hidden power this Zartu and don't one-shot it, but it doesn't confuse us. You can healing loop, that's absolutely acceptable by me. Will down. Koga's next. Koga and his penchants for the bug type. I've started seeing 36-month contracts offered for phones. This is Bruno. Bruno is also terrifying. Bruno is no longer terrifying. Hello, Karen. Bet you're surprised to see us here so soon, because I am. Absolute scam. We got the sand attack miss, but we also missed our rock slide. That sand attack seems to have had the opposite effect. It has made us much more accurate. Thank you, Karen. Did we get damageless? We got damageless, Karen. That's not how this Pokemon's supposed to go. Let's take on Lance. How come your rock slide hit, Lance? Scumbag. I hate rock slide. I detest rock slide. With the passion of 1,000 burning suns, I loathe rock slide as a move. 10101 for Lance. Pausing the timer at 10118 for the Hall of Fame. And with that, let's take this one to completion. Let's get on the boat. And let's see how we do. And if you're wondering why we're not getting flamethrower yet, we do not have enough money for flamethrower. You'd think we wouldn't have to do chores on the boat. Scamulet coin did give us some money, but we needed the Bitterberry for Karen, and we wouldn't have had enough money for Lance. I was wearing the Scamulet coin quite a bit in that run. Lance wouldn't have given us enough money on his own. I hate Firefang, I hate Rock Slide, I hate not 100% accurate moves. This is Surge, he's an electric type leader. We can return his Raichu back to the shop. We more than comfortably outspeed his Electrode today. These Electrode have 1, 2, 3 speed. No, it'd be 10,000 with Scamulet coin, it doubles. You expect Game Freak to do complicated maths like dividing something by half? That was your first mistake, just double it. That's the easy way. There are many, many, many things I would much rather do than play with a non-100% accurate move. I have tried Persona. I did not enjoy Persona. Well, I enjoyed the crossword thingies, but that was about it. This is Erica. She's a grass site specialist. We've got something on fire. By all accounts, we should not be allowed in this gym. We are a health and safety hazard. Oh, that Blossom is a little too ignited. We'll try putting it out with some ice instead. There we go. Crisis over. We're not going to be burning down Celadon Gym today. 104.57 for the Rainbow Badge. Getting good at this movement with that Max Elixir. This is Birdkeeper Bob. He has a Noctowl. He had a Noctowl. Our prehistoric dog has knocked it out. So it's now a Noctowl Owl. Hello, Janine. How's nepotism treating you? Really? Crobat, and then... You bitch. I meant to go for Firefang anyway. $106 for the Soul Badge. Tom, go away. Go away. Thank you. Waiting mode is real. Waiting mode is depressing. It is the actual worst. I remember when I was on Universal Credit, and it's not the problem with my work coach because it wasn't her fault at all. Something very tragic had happened in the office. But I had a 10:30 appointment. She called at 6:30 PM, profusely apologising. She did say to me that if I hadn't have answered, nothing would have happened because it was totally on the DWP. There are some good eggs in the DWP. Hello, Sabrina. Three returns would be glorious in this gym. It was 8 hours late that she called. I was stressed to heck the entire day. I really don't like Nugget Bridge. Nobody likes Millhouse Bridge. It's only about 90 seconds to 2 minutes long, but it feels longer than Radio Tower. I don't have confidence with Misty. I suddenly have confidence with Misty. Oh, did we already get the machine part? I will double check. Yes, we did. That's how little confidence I had with Misty. Her AI means she was very likely to go for Amnesia, so it's not as lucky as it seems. Thank goodness. She probably didn't see a reliable one-shot. We're getting Arcanine for Gemma's birthday. Lavender Town. I like how he gives you the X-Men card regardless of whether you have the actual radio card or not. He's like, well, the radio card is not my problem. That's a Jotonian problem. And we don't help anyone from Johto. Nope, you have to go all the way back to Goldenrod City if you don't have the radio card, or you cheat it in with something like Game Hook. That could have been a bad gym. We got the single flinch where we needed it. So I believe that Omastar has Surf. It does cost 112.12 seconds to go and get the radio card. You're not wrong, Kanbei. Penultimate gym leader time. This is Blaine. Blaine has a rock ground like us, a fire rock like us. Ours is slightly better. I'm hoping to be done by 4, Kanbei. Honestly, 113.23 for the Volcano badge is not to be sniffed at. Nope. No earthquake for us. This'll be a range, won't it? We one shot. Don't trust that, though. What's our speed? We're speed tied with Pikachu at the moment. It's Old Arcanine versus new Arcanine. That was blue, 114.28. Actually, while we're at it, Max Elixir, Full Restore, and we'll figure out the rest in the mo. Beat that ledge. Now we have enough money for a flamethrower. We'll also procure 2 carbos. So long, dental plan. God, we're only at 64. Hidden Power's a little bit surplus to requirements, honestly. We'll bump off a Rapidash for good luck. At least that's the excuse we're giving. Zap Cannon would be pretty awesome on this Pokemon. It would solve a lot of our problems. I do actually think on a redo, I would go for something like Hidden Power Electric. Because I reckon that Rock Slide would just about be enough for Lance. That's all I need to know there. We can set up against the Peskeon, hopefully. Actually, no, we'll do it here. I'm not wearing the bloody leftovers. Knew there was something I forgot. Psychic's not great, but neither's the other option. Was that with the sun up? We just got completely annihilated. Oh no. Thank you for popping in, Kambe. Hope you have a wonderful haircut. I'm not even sure this is going to help, honestly. Arsehole. Now, what use is Rock Slide on the Learn set, really? Yes, it'll one-shot Charizard, but other than that, it's useless. What can Charizard do to us? Friggin' hell. Why are you not going for Reflect, Espeon? Wrong move. Poor Pikachu. Chopped down in its prime. Can you just effing not, please? That bloody Espeon at the moment is really getting on my nerves. Why are you now just going for Psychic? There is your answer as to why we don't need anything for that Snorlax. For that Charizard, rather. Whew. Never doing that one again. $127.41 for the HISUIAN ARCANINE. Honestly, 2 minutes slower than Tauros is not bad at all. That is perfectly respectable for a Pokemon with a 4 times weakness. There is a lot we can say about HISUIAN ARCANINE. It's got a 4 times weakness. It doesn't learn a move that's 100% accurate, that doesn't have some kind of horrible side effect, barring Bite and Crunch. It's in slow. It learns Naffle really via TM, apart from Solar Beam, which is a 2-turn move. It just gets looked at funny by a water type, and it goes away. But somehow it has scraped sub 130. For comparison, our quickest ever Magcargo time is 2 hours 34 minutes. So we are an hour and change quicker than the other rock ground type that we have run through Johto. I think HISUIAN ARCANINE should hold its head up high. There is absolutely zero shame in that time and just 16 resets for HISUIAN ARCANINE. Meowdy Rumis, you're arriving just at the end. I don't have a second run in me today, unfortunately. There is one more thing we need to do, because we did accidentally steal a Spearow. And we are not Pokemon thieves here on the channel. We are letter thieves. We'll read the letter. Kenya, thank you for being our backup bird, but you've got to go home. Stats can only get you so far, Metal Hammer. If you don't have the moves to back up the stats, then you're banjaxed. Right, with that, I am going to call it a day, I think. I'm absolutely knackered. We are, however, going to be ending the stream here on YouTube and on Twitch today. I have no more energy for anything. I will be back, however. Let me just bear with a second. Let's see what we've got coming up, shall we? So, don't forget to like the stream. Yep, all that nonsense. So, tomorrow, Thursday, at 2 PM BST, we have Fearo's Egg Move Challenge coming out. That's a pre-recorded video. On Friday, we're going to be running a Lowland Raichu's Unbound Backport. That's 2 PM BSC, exactly the same time as today. Nothing on Saturday. Sunday, we have the Dodrio X item run. I'm looking forward to you all seeing that one. Then on Monday, we are going to be doing Jinx's Unbound re-rank here on a live stream. And then on Tuesday next week, we have Typhlosion Unbound rules as well. That is the plan for the next week. If any of that tickles your pickle, then please do click the subscribe button. If you are on the stream watching either live or on the VOD, please do know you're all appreciated. It's been an absolute pleasure of a journey today. I'm off for a lie down in a darkened room now. I'll catch you all live on Friday, and I'll see you all in the video tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody.